So, what do you all want to talk about? What a day, what a day, what a day. Hi there, Steve Dangle here, and welcome to another edition of Steve's Hat Picks.
It's gonna be one of those weeks, huh? 7 seconds. 7 seconds.
Often a video featuring bloopers and stuff, but sometimes very not. It's just things from around the NHL that make you say, dang it. They can be unlucky, unfortunate, or downright silly. And let me just spoil it right off the top, the Tim Peel stuff, we're gonna save for last. Let's start with things that are maybe not quite as heavy. First, dang it, this was so ridiculous. Philip Gustafson gets his first NHL win as the Ottawa Senators defeat the Calgary Flames. The Flames try to steal the puck.
In disbelief. And this happened right at the very end. Let's watch Rasmus Andersson. He's going to take the puck away. Brady Tkachuk's going to go get the puck for the youngster. Gustafson, first win in the National Hockey League. And then Matthew Tkachuk shoots it down the ice.
Hannafin has a few words.
Well, Rasmus Andersson is a Swede as well, trying to take away the glory from the youngster.
Come on. Gustafson stopped 35 of 36 shots in this game. How hard would it have been for the Flames to do what they did all night long and simply hand him the puck? Okay, I can appreciate that it's Matthew Tkachuk being a jerk to his brother Brady. Now, Rasmus Andersson, the one who picked the puck up off the ice, said, "Oh, well, I didn't realize," and I'm not sure I buy it. Sure looks to me like he picks up the puck in the neutral zone, the Senators ask for it back, and not until an official goes, "Hey, give that back," does he throw it onto the ice. Just give him the puck back, man. Although don't flip it at his chest, that might make him upset. Then again, he's a goalie, so maybe not. Listen, no one's saying you gotta be best buds with your opponent. Nobody's even saying you gotta be nice to them. Give him the stupid puck. That's a dang it. And hey, for our next dang it, as long as we're on the topic of something to do with the puck after the game is over, here's Blake Wheeler.
And for Blake Wheeler and the Jets, a frustrating game. As you mentioned, Harder Ryan, the first time all season long they've lost 2 games in a row in regulation. They've always had a great response, and Blake Wheeler just chucks that game puck right over the glass at the end.
Who does that? Listen, I've seen players like hack at the puck or like fire it into the stand. I've never seen a guy just pick it up and go, ah! I mean, we all get mad. Listen, I get it. But here's the extra dang it here. He gets a game misconduct for that. Hey, you can't throw the puck into the stands after the game. You're out of the game. I know that. We're all out of the game right now. Is the dang it that Blake Wheeler took that penalty or that it was called at all? Like, what's the point of that penalty? Oh, unless it's a makeup call for something earlier in the game. Sorry, I know, I'm jumping the gun. I'm sorry. That's a dang it. For our next dang it, I love this email from producer Drew. It just says, the Devils. Let's take a look at what he's talking about.
Myers had other ideas, pushes the puck ahead. Here's Voracek, across ice. Giroux is trying to wind up for that one, but couldn't make the play. And now the other way, the Devils again. Hughes falls down. This is just one of those games. A full moon tonight, Jonesy. Wow. Just don't.
That's not the way you want to make the highlights.
One of the most skilled players in the NHL just toe picked on a breakaway after one of the better one-timing players, Claude Giroux, just couldn't pull the trigger. Just all kinds of strange things happen.
Okay, that's pretty good. Now, I got a bone to pick with you, though, Drew. You can't just say the Devils. That wasn't a typical Devils dang it. Their goalie didn't misplay the puck. Nobody scored on their own net. And look at the score, Drew. The Devils are winning. Nothing about that is on brand. Oh, man. Poor Jack Hughes. He's waiting at the blue line. This is his opportunity. I'm wide open, folks. Gets the breakaway, and every now and then we're reminded that hockey is a game played on ice. And he reaches for it, trying to save it like Homer trying to save the ham. I just fell on my face in the middle of a breakaway. It's still good. It's still good. No, Jack. No. That's a dang it. Here, tell you what. Why don't we call our next dang it the Sharks?
Skate to center as Rose was coming in, a loose puck in front for Sorensen. Where is it? He couldn't put it in the open net. There's another chance from the wing by Šimek, and he missed.
Was going to go out to play this puck, and somehow it takes a weird bounce, and right there, I'm not sure Sorensen was trying to poke check it when he could have just shot it in the back of the net. Right there, with one hand on his stick instead of two.
Right there! Wide open! St. Louis Blues Blues goaltender Viliuso was like, I've never been on Steve's Dangits, and I would like to fill out my application, please. And he did everything he's supposed to do. He left his net to play the puck. He missed it. He left the net wide open. Marcus Sorensen soars in, and he's like, hat pick! But it's not a hat pick, is it, Marcus? No, it's not. He tries to poke at it, and he misses a wide open net. That is a gimme in a tied game in the third! Oh, buddy, that's a dang it. A huge, huge dang it. Ooh, for our next, this is our next dang it. This happened just after we released the last one, and it's such a shame because it's a slam dunk. The New York Rangers. Guess what? All your coaches are now on COVID protocol. Uh-oh, what do? They call up their AHL coaching staff, and I think the assistant GM, and maybe one of the parking lot attendants. You got a mask? All right, you're in. No, not to be E-Bug. We're not there yet. And the Rangers head into this game against the Philadelphia Flyers. Oh my goodness, they're gonna get crushed, aren't they? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9! Nothing! The New York Rangers kick the Philadelphia Flyers up and down the ice all night long. Well, not even all night long. All night long would have been continuing to score in the third, but they didn't. They had mercy. They had a 7-goal second period. They had a 9-0 lead after 2. They actually took their foot off the gas, foot off the brakes. What? That's a dang it of the tongue. They had a 9-0 lead after 2, and we're like, all right, that's enough. Brian Elliott? No. Carter Hart? No. Mika Zibanejad, 6 points in the second period, which I did bring up on Hat Picks, by the way. Producer Drew, show the footage. Did you keep it? I hope you kept it. They had 7 goals in the second period. Mika Zibanejad had 6, tying a record. Hat trick. I did say it. We edited it out of the video because the way I worded it was ambiguous enough that it might make you think he scored 6 goals. No, he had a measly 3 goals, 3 assists. I know, what a bum! We took it out because I had another dang it of the tongue. That one's on me, dang it. But don't let that make you forget that the Philadelphia Flyers lost 9-0 to a Rangers team with no coaching staff! Woof, Maroon. That's a dang it. Okay, that's enough. Enough picking on the Flyers. What's next? Oh, Carter Hart did something else?
And Lane Lambert had the marker board out and had the guys surrounding him, and they were going over some strategy, reinforcing some things with a 5-1 lead, and he just glanced over. Here's Bailey! How about it? A gift for Josh Bailey, and all the streaks are coming to an end.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, yeah, I guess if you're going to have a bad game, you might as well get it all out at once and healthy, and someone's listening to us, maybe the wrong guy, and that play there, right into Bailey's gut, hangs onto it and just settles it right down. I mean, I don't know what he's thinking. Bailey cuts right in, great anticipation.
See, this is how I know none of them watch these. You do, lots of people do. People seem to enjoy Steve's Dangits and Hat Picks. I just hit my elbow, dang it. But seriously, it's a surefire way to get into a Dangits video. You leave your net and this one's not typical though. The mistake is usually made right behind the net or in the corner or something. Carter Hart seems like pretty square to what he's doing, and he just passes it tape to tape to the wrong team. I mean, they're wearing orange too. Not that much orange there, Carter. That is a very tough, not fun, awful stretch the Flyers have going there. Oh, that's a dang it. But hey, I would never want the Flyers to think I'm picking on them. The Panthers did this too. Roll the game tape!
Centering pass blocked away by Wenberg, but Dangle couldn't get it out. Here's a shot. And Arvidsson had to go up the heel of his stick, then a steal right in front, and they score! Oh, the giveaway by the Panthers. Yarncroke's second of the game gives Nashville the lead.
Again, gets the goal. Here's the puck, goes behind the net. Bobrovsky goes to try and shovel it over to Strowman. That doesn't work. Quickly out in front. Then you see Yandel was way behind the net.
Just stop doing it. Just stop it. Stop. The Nashville Predators. I wonder if they'll come up in the rest of this video. They put the puck into the Florida Panthers zone, and it's going behind the net. And Sergei Bobrovsky is like, I make $10 million. Do you like it? Was that good? I think it sounds just like him. Gives the puck straight to a member of the Preds. Pass. Calle Yarncroke's second of the game. Sergei Bobrovsky picking up the secondary assist. Always love to see the goalies get on the board. You'd think with the trapezoid behind the net, this would happen less often. Nope, there's at least 2 a week. That's a dang it. Now, this is the part where it goes off the rails. The Tim Peel incident. Now, it looks like a nothing play heading into a commercial break. Without the hot mic, we'd never know this happened. In case you haven't been on your phone for a while, because this happened lightning fast, heading into commercial break, the Nashville Predators take a penalty, or rather, had a penalty called on them by referee Tim Peel. Now, this is a veteran referee. He's top 5 in the NHL in regular season games. He has 1,334 plus 90 Stanley Cup playoff games under his belt. His career as an official in the NHL started in 1999. Shout out to scoutingtherefs.com for that information. He's obviously wearing a mic or something that I guess was potted up, because this is what he said.
12:42 to go in the second.
It wasn't much, but I wanted to get a penalty against Nashville early in the...
Oh? You were trying to what now? So what happened? Well, in the first period, Ernie takes a penalty on Victor Arvidsson. That gives the Nashville Predators a power play. Here it is. You can see it for yourself.
Snap it back to Mikhail Granlund. He'll advance. He'll take it deep into the corner. Nashville getting a partial change behind. Penalty call coming up. Saros heading off to the bench. Granlund trying to keep possession. He'll get it out to Fabro. Extra attacker now is on.
Even there, watch. Here's Arvidsson. There he goes. Granlund has the puck, and then he just piles right into Arvidsson.
The Predators make quick work of this power play. Mikhail Granlund converting, giving the Predators the 1-0 lead. Early in the second period, less than 5 minutes in to be exact, Victor Arvidsson takes a tripping call. Now, the early part is relevant because here it is once again.
It wasn't much, but I wanted to get a penalty against Nashville early in the...
Aha. So let's just call it what this is. This is crystal clear proof, audible proof of a makeup call. Tim Peel didn't like a call in the first period or wasn't totally satisfied with it, so he's looking for a makeup call in the second period. Now, when I first saw this clip, I had a little dang it of my own. I tweeted the following: sell your car, sell your house, sell whatever possessions you own, then take that money and bet it on nothing happening. I was wrong, so very wrong. But what's great is all the nice people on the internet never even told me. That's sarcasm, you see. Ain't I stink their dangle, you big idiot! And you're correct, because NHL PR released this statement like 12 hours after the incident happened. National Hockey League Senior Executive Vice President of Hockey Operations Colin Campbell, first of all, can you shorten that title, announced today that referee Tim Peel, following his comments during the game last night between the Detroit Red Wings and Nashville Predators, no longer will be working NHL games now or in the future. Oh wow, so he was fired. No. You see, it's very interesting wording there. He was not fired, he just simply will not be working any more NHL games. You might be going, well, I work at a grocery store, and if someone said, well, you're no longer working shifts at that grocery store, I'd probably assume I was fired from the grocery store. Well, it's a bit different, because Tim Peel was going to retire at the end of this season. He was going to have nearly 1,500 games. Guess what? It's time. I want to be done. So rather than fire him with like a month and a half to go in his career or something like that, they're just like, tell you what, bud, you're not going to be working any more games. The statement continues. Nothing is more important than ensuring the integrity of our game, Campbell said. Tim Peel's conduct is in direct contradiction to the adherence to that cornerstone principle that we demand of our officials and that our fans, players, coaches, and all those associated with our game expect and deserve. There is no justification for his comments, no matter the context or his intention, and the National Hockey League will take any and all steps necessary to protect the integrity of our game, which, as we know today, is a massive pile of nonsense. Because if it weren't nonsense, there wouldn't be so many current players, so many former players, NHL executives, former executives, insiders, talking about, what are you saying? We know this happens. Listen, it's game management, it's been part of the game, it's always been, but really, that's not what Colin just said. You might want to take that up with Colin. Now wait though, that thing that you said is simply part of the game, which, by the way, all of us watching right now, we all know it's simply just part of the game. But that thing that you just said is part of the game, old Colin there said, no, it's not. It's unacceptable, something legal jargon. I just want to know why we're all playing pretend here. Because I'll say it, I think makeup calls are wrong. What are we taught from the moment we're toddlers? 2 wrongs don't make a right. So if you make a garbage call in the first period, what is your job in the second period? That's right, not make a garbage call in the second, you silly goose. That being said, there is something about this incident and the way it's being handled and Tim Peel's NHL career ending, essentially, because of this, that makes me feel yucky. Something about this is yucky and I don't like it. Tim Peel was simply caught on mic saying, by the way, I think my favorite thing is, well, now no one's gonna wear a mic. Yeah, I don't know if that's the lesson that we should be taking here, folks. Now referees won't wear mics anymore, so they can simply get back to match fixing in peace. Oh yeah, no, you're making a lot of great points for sure. Keep going. But Tim Peel revealed something that forced the NHL, in this case specifically Colin Campbell, to speak up. And what Colin Campbell said in that press release is in direct contradiction of what every other person in the sport is saying, essentially. You mean to tell me, A, this is the first time Tim Peel has done this, and B, he's the only official in NHL history and currently who does this? Not to mention that in the clip in question, and again, we'll play it, listen to it closely, when he's talking about what he's gonna do, the makeup call that he got and was looking for, someone responds, I know.
It wasn't much, but I wanted to get a penalty against Nashville early in the...
Who is he so comfortable with that he's just like, oh yeah, I was looking for a makeup call and I got it. And then Matt Duchene goes on the radio the next morning and he's talking about like, oh yeah, he was saying it to Philip Forsberg. What? This is not an isolated incident, and treating it as such is scapegoating and a cop-out. And I gotta say, I'm reading a lot of the replies on Twitter. I do not think this is gonna go the way that you do. A lot of people are like, just call the rule book. Hey, this is finally gonna result in more penalties. No. Remember, this began with a first period penalty call and resulted with a second period penalty call. That's 2 penalty calls. You know what would have prevented this entire situation? No penalty calls. Oh, we'd whine about it, but who cares? You think they care? Fans whine about calls all the time. But you usually don't have to issue a press release, do you? What do we say? All right, put the whistles away, let the players decide. All right. I have a feeling that for the rest of the season, we're gonna see a lot of that. This year, the playoffs start in March. And I tell you what, don't take a penalty because your team's probably getting the next one too, just to make a point. See that, ref? How he was bad? Not me. I'm not bad. I'm smart. Oh, buddy. Buddy, buddy, buddy. This is not only a dang it. This is a dang it with a weight that I don't think we have fully comprehended yet. This story is not done by a long shot. So, expecting a pretty colorful comment section today, but for now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. I don't think the microphone is the problem.